Hello.
Welcome to our new channel that hopefully won't bomb.
Yes, definitely.
Welcome to Team Fantasy. I'm Fish.
And I'm Masada.
And he's Masada. We're gonna play this game that people haven't played since 10 years ago. How much do you know about this Final Fantasy, Masada?
Well, I don't remember much about it, but I've made it to the second disc, and then I just abruptly quit and stopped playing it for a very long time.
As a child, I made it all the way to the end, to the last dungeon, and then I never beat it, because as a little baby child, I ran away from everything. So my party was horribly under-leveled, and I just was completely incapable of beating the game.
We sound like we're trying to be way too official.
I'm just talking.
Noble Realms. Best video game.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that. This is the last game he did the score for by himself. They came to him and they were like, "Yo, we just need literally like 20 songs. We need a song for every character. We need a super sad song, and then we need like an ultra hype battle song, and then just like 10 other songs for different stuff." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I can do that, no problem." And then he comes back with like 200 songs, and they're like, "Oh," and they just threw it in, I guess.
That's great.
And this game has like the hypest soundtrack.
Many would argue that this is the best PlayStation Final Fantasy.
I
have to agree.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. They went and made it fantasy because after Final Fantasy VII being super like cyberpunk, and Final Fantasy VIII being time travel and military, they were like, yeah, let's go back and not do that again, and let's do Final Fantasy I, like, exactly, all over.
I thought it was way better than 7.
These cutscenes look really good.
I think they're, like, upscaled for the... Oh, yeah, we're playing the PC version that was released on Steam.
That was released on Steam, like, 2 weeks ago.
Really?
This is brand new.
Wow.
This game came out in the year 2000, and the PC release just became a thing.
Yeah, so I think they've, like, up-res the cutscenes because they don't look grainy like they did on...
And you told me there was no, like, PlayStation model jitter?
No, they don't...
Ooh, that's exciting.
No PlayStation model, Jocelyn. Look at that shit.
We are not going to read the dialogue, because we're not schmucks. I am not used to the confirm button being circle anymore. B, circle, B, you know what I mean. I know how to play the game. I don't know how to play the game. Alrighty.
Well, figure it out.
Are there still hidden ditties?
Yeah, that stuff is up there.
Can I change the settings to make the confirm button A? Because it's literally the worst thing. Ooh, see?
I'm sure.
Technical issues. Make conversation, Masada. Fix this horrible thing.
Wait is always best, in my opinion, yes.
Oh no, yeah, wait, because like I'll get stuck in the menu looking for which magic to use, and then get wrecked in the meantime.
Also, the fuck is that shit on the bottom?
Oh my god! Master abilities, level maximum, gil maximum. Yeah, you can just turn on your unlimited money if you want to. If you're a scrub.
They can't be disabled once active, so I'm guessing that has something to do with achievements.
Oh boy. Ah!
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, that's not classic. That's like Final Fantasy like 1 classic. The original version of Final Fantasy 9 had this stone color. So ooh, vibration. Vibrations back, says Psycho Mantis.
I don't think you can change the controls.
I don't think I can, and that's horrible.
Ooh.
You used to be able to.
You're just gonna have to get used to
I'll
it.
just deal with it, because I'm not a baby. Alright.
Despite being a massive baby.
I'm a massive baby.
You're a massive
Light
baby.
the candle in the middle of the room. I don't take orders from you, game.
Light the birthday cake in the middle of the room.
Oh, wait. You pointed this out to me. The propulsion is veil energy, and now I'm wondering if they replaced all instances of the word mist with the word veil.
Yeah, that...
I don't like it when, like, even if it's a better translation, like that was always supposed to be the translation, I don't like them changing it. So are we going to keep the original names, or are we going to, like...
I always go with the original names, because everything I always changed just made it sound silly. And
Yeah, that's right. As a little kid, when I was like 6, I played Final Fantasy VII, and I named Cloud Slasher in all caps because I was like a little dork.
Ooh,
And then that was the first save data I beat Final Fantasy VII on.
Ooh, edgelord. It's me. Oh, you gonna go ahead and check your phone while we're recording?
No, fun thing was I forgot to set the timer.
Oh, well.
It's fine.
GG. Blankenstein.
Blankenstein. Half of these people are not wearing nearly enough clothes for my liking. Cinna is just like... Is Cinna wearing a pink... he's not. Cinna is just... Baku is secretly a scaly.
Oh,
this is actually him fulfilling his fetishes. Alright, now for the thing everyone's gonna hate. There's actually an item I have to steal from this boss.
Oh, right, yeah.
I know how to play this game. I don't know if you remember this, Masada, but this UI is all wrong. They changed the UI. The names of the characters on the right and their health markers and stuff were much more bunched together. Like, that was maybe half the height. And,
What can you steal from him or something?
you steal a mithril knife for Zidane, and it teaches Zidane a skill for when he's in his trance. There it is. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Now I can kill it. That normally takes me like 5 minutes, so sweet.
Interesting.
And that'll teach him an ability that's like a field hit when he's in trance. It's really good. Does Zidane have to stay in the party, or is this one of the games where you don't have to have the main character in the party the whole game?
I know at one point that party splits up and you switch between.
That happens a lot. There are going to be times where you play as these guys that don't need anything. I just realized that Baku's a pig man, and I've never noticed that before. Oh! Oh no, he is a bat! But bats are just flying pigs. Don't you know anything? Oh, the pat on the head gets me every time.
Textures look way better.
I like the carpet with their own name printed on it, because they're just schmucks. Do you know there's an Easter egg in this conversation, Masada?
Is there?
Yeah, if you, there's an option that comes up, and he's like, do you remember our mission and who we're supposed to kidnap? And if you say the wrong thing 50 times, another member of Tantalus pops in, and she's just like, you an idiot! Stop jerking around, say the right thing.
Yeah, I think you told me that once.
Dude, the character models look so much better. I can actually see Marcus's big dumb teeth and Blank's horrifying scars.
That's why I said Blankenstein.
So since half the people watching
fucking
this...
brushed his hair.
Ah, yeah, he did. Since half the people watching this are not going to stop and read the dialogue, we're a bunch of performer thieves, and we're going to bust up into the kingdom and steal the princess. And I said the wrong thing.
Are you skipping the dialogue?
I'm not skipping. I'm reading the dialogue. I can read the dialogue and talk at the same time. But I've also seen it a million times because I played this game when it came out. I went through it at a regular pace, but I just doubt people will listen to us and read at the same time. We're gonna bust up into this kingdom with a play, and we're gonna steal the princess for reasons unknown. Now the real main character of the game.
Oh, it's fucking Vivi.
He's the cutest.
Best black mage.
Sun Fu.
Best black mage. Despite being every black
that
mage
airship is like a hazard. It's like rooftop level. I get that you guys are trying to be impressive, but you're probably gonna like take out somebody's chimney, and it's gonna cause a lot of problems. That guy isn't looking at it like, oh, look, it's so pretty. He's looking at it because, Jesus Christ, that almost killed me. This is the city of Alexandria, and...
Oh, look, a crystal.
No, it's a sword!
It's a sword?
It's a giant... Well, it's probably a crystal.
It's a crystal.
Final Fantasy IX! With a Y, unlike our channel name.
Oh. Why did we do that anyway?
Oh, despite you, mainly.
That's the guy. He went and
Sakaguchi?
he left and formed Mistwalker and made the last story. We should play that. I've never seen it.
We would have to order it off Amazon.
Or we could emulate it, because my computer can play Wii games.
I'm not a big fan of playing Wii games on a computer. That seems really finicky. Ooh! Ooh, the models don't look good anymore.
Well...
Oh, that always looked bad because of the camera pan.
Yeah.
That did that in the original version.
Are you alright?
Are you alright? I'm fine. Me and my hat. I swear they made his hat bigger, but maybe I'm just crazy.
Oh, it looks the same to me.
Swap your ticket. Bye-bye. Oh boy. You ready to walk around the city for too long?
Oh.
Oh, you piece of sh...
Hey, look, it's Prince Puck.
It's Prince Puck. I'll never accidentally say that wrong.
Was that a spoiler?
Yeah, it was. It was a super spoiler.
Oh.
Now he says it immediately. Get ready to see the play. Everybody in the city's super hyped for this play, but I don't know how many people are actually going to get to see
You're
it.
going to be playing Tetramaster.
No! Maybe.
Okay, good.
I might. Tetramaster's really good. Did you play it?
No, I never played it.
For those who don't know, this game has a horrible card game involved in it.
Horrible?
I know, it's great. I'm sure people don't... I'm sure nobody remembers it fondly, but if you played the card game that was in Final Fantasy VIII, it is leagues better in comparison, even if the rules are poorly explained. There's like money and such on the ground.
Tetramaster is also in Final Fantasy XI, if I
That's not
remember
what I
correctly.
wanted. Is it?
Yeah. Unless it's just a separate game that you can access from the Play Online menu. I don't remember.
I still remember where things
I played
are.
that game in forever, and I want to play it again.
Final Fantasy XI?
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Which one was the one that was WoW? It was literally just WoW.
Final Fantasy 14. Well,
It's 11?
Final Fantasy 14, Our Realm Reborn.
Does Final Fantasy VII even still have servers and such?
Final Fantasy 11? Yeah, it still has servers.
Did I not say 11?
Yeah, you said 7.
No. Use Final Fantasy VII still have the servers? Because I still have my cloud skin.
You still have your cloud
Screw
skin.
me. You gotta walk up here and show me a ticket. Oh no! I want to look at the ticket first. Crap. No, go away. I have to go look at my ticket before I give it up. Because fun things. I don't have a name.
Question mark the Black Mage.
Question mark the Black Mage.
Mage Masher.
Mage Masher. I don't have that.
I think...
Zidane has that.
Oh,
I don't like it when games do that.
I thought you stole a...
No, Zidane. Yeah, I stole
I
it.
thought you stole a Mithril knife, though.
Yeah, I said Mithril Knight, but I'm an idiot.
That's like way better.
Come see the all-time classic love story. I want to be your crow.
Oh.
A tragic tale of destiny, cursed memories, dreams, life, and death. And for anyone who actually read the dialogue boxes, the play is called I Want to Be Your Canary, which is a similarly bad name.
I want to be your crow and join the Night's Watch.
And you can talk. Yeah, I'll do it. It's I Want to Be Your Canary by Tantalus.
Join the Night's Watch.
You can ask about Alexandria.
Jon Snow's brothers. Huh?
You've gone off on a
Yeah,
tangent,
yeah.
and we're not even talking about the same series
I'm
anymore.
kind of freaking out here.
You can talk about Alexandria, and he's like, oh, yeah, the only good thing about Alexandria is the princess. And you ask him to tell you about the princess, and he's like, she's hot!
Alright.
And you're like, but what about the queen? And he's like, she's not! Basically.
There's something odd about this ticket.
This is a dog, man. This is a pink dog, man.
Pink dog, man.
My favorite part about this
General
scene
Pepper.
is the piano, just pure depression. Your life is pain, kid, but have these Magic the Gathering cards. Just imagine you walk into theater to see, like, I don't know, like Avengers 5 or whatever in the future, and you walk up, and then you offer your ticket, and the guy's like, oh, this ticket's fake. And, like, you're just like, oh, no, shit. And they're just like, it's okay, have this pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Who the fuck fakes tickets just to get into a theater these days?
You wouldn't need to nowadays.
Good
'cause,
going,
like,
Viva, you
they
fucking
they-
broke.
Dante the Sign
Dante
Maker.
the Sign
Dante.
Maker.
Where's Virgil the Postman?
That was terrible.
I didn't know where to go with that joke.
Ooh.
Well, that took so much effort.
It's like a mole, man.
He's. I was about to call him a hippo, but you're right, and you've taught me that I don't know the animal kingdom. Apparently, we're a shrimp. Obviously, don't you see the hat?
He calls you shrimp and you're like bigger than he is.
Well, that's because he's a piece of shit. Yeah, it's a super fake ticket. Are you ready for the first Star Wars reference? So this guy's like, I'll let you see the cool play if you be my bitch forever. And then VV is just like, yeah, okay. Because I guess he has nothing else to live for other than this horrible play.
Stealing land.
Look at this, we've stolen a lot. You can stay here and talk to this guy and learn about the card game, but no. Like, you bump into him, and then he steals your money, which the game does not tell you about, and then he drags you to the bar to explain the card system to you. I could have come to this tower before and gotten some cards. Hang on, I actually think there's an item back here somewhere. Nope, I'm insane. No? Really? My memory is... Haha! I found an entire tent behind this piece of grass.
Yes. You just fucking got Koopo'd in the face.
You just got Koopo'd in the face with a pom-pom.
Koopo.
This is Slave 1.
Koopo.
Slave 1.
Oh.
Yeah, Star Wars reference number 1. Apparently on Boba Fett's ship. I enter you. I always picture the Mughals in this game talking like Russians. Just, I enter you in Mughal diary.
Oh god, I think we voiced them like the first
Yeah,
time we tried to
yeah,
play
we
this
did
game.
the voices out loud when we played on our own time, and we actually gave them Russian voices.
Oh, that's...
So these little guys are little stuffed animal bats that'll save our game.
Mughal is literally a Japanese play on words. That means mole. It's moguri, which means mole bat.
Mole bat. That's what they are. I thought they were like cat bats. But I don't know the animal kingdom.
Stiltskin.
Stiltskin. Does
Why?
that mean anything?
Like Rumpelstiltskin?
Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I knew that. Stiltskin, the most badass Moogle of all time, just travels the world for no reason that he feels like it. And he's friends with, like, all of the other Moogles.
Omnipotent Moogle.
Pointy Hat Boy. We've upgraded from question mark, question mark, question mark.
Pointy Hat Boy.
You ever... Look at him. We've been his slave for 10 seconds and he's already bossing us around. I'm gonna go ahead and save here just for, posterity's sake.
Alright then.
So, have you ever noticed that all the Final Fantasy games literally only have 2 storylines? You either have the generic storyline from the first game, where you gather crystals, save world, and find the cheerleader, save the world, or you get the plotline from Star Wars, which, if you've played Final Fantasy IV, you know that. So I skipped over that because I was chatting about Star Wars, but I don't know if you know. I don't know if you remember this. There's an entire system in this game delivering letters to Moogles, and I think there's like an ultimate reward to it if you do it like all the way through.
It reminded me that I never actually finished Final Fantasy IV.
Neither did I. I think
really,
I was
really
fighting.
far and then just stopped.
I think I was fighting Rubicant. I know I had the ninja in my party.
Yeah, I
Edge.
had the ninja in my party.
His name is literally Edge.
Shortly before... He's the Edgelord. He's literally before I stopped playing. Slightly before I stopped.
Yeah, same. Did you stop at Rubicant?
I stopped when I don't remember.
He's the super cool guy who heals you before he fights you, and then he's got that cape that absorbs fire damage.
I don't think we got that far.
I don't even know your name. I'm 6'6".
He appears to be 9 years old and right-handed.
Appears to be 9. Oh, the original game implied he was 6.
Appears.
Because you get a party member later in your game. Spoilers. That's a child that's 6, and Vivi says, "But you're my age." Appears to be 9. Race Black Mage. Black Mage is a race by itself, which is probably the most racist thing I've ever seen.
That's sexist.
Once as a little kid, just to see what would happen, knowing that he was gonna say, "My name's Puck," I named myself Puck. And then he's like, "Your name's weird, Puck!" And then he's like, "My name's Puck!" 63 gil. How much gil do I have? Jeez, at this point I could just buy a ticket.
Gil coming literally out of the woodwork.
I wonder what the worth of a gil is. Is it like a yen or...
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know if you know this, but there was actually like a convention or something, and Square Enix actually gave out gil. They gave out like 2 gil to every visitor, and it's like a little silver coin with a Moogle stamp on it.
Applies some things.
Does it?
I don't know. Like, maybe Gil was meant by Moogles? I don't know.
Maybe people just like Moogles. Maybe a Moogle once did something great in the world of fun. Maybe there was a legendary Moogle hero what saved the world. Where's my game about that?
I just pictured like the pretty Can I Really Be the Hero game, but played by a Moogle. As a Moogle, I meant to say.
Screw that game.
That game fucking sucks.
Moogle! Can I really be the hero, Kupo?
Oh.
Moogle, I want to be the Kupo. These cutscenes look really good. I'm not gonna...
Oh, God.
Oh! She's the most beautiful woman, man.
It's like a Southern American...
I want you to know that every time I play this game, in my head, you're him. You're Steiner. Yeah. I'm actually not going to talk over this because of the sick music.
Oh, God. That fucking face.
Party over here. I never noticed he starts bobbing to the music.
That's one of another Final Fantasy game's battle music, but I can't think of which one.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I wanted to point this out while I was on screen, but it looks like Steiner is wearing a eyeliner.
Yeah.
And he's just so
like
fabulous. But it wouldn't be weird, because like all the knights here are like women, so it wouldn't be weird if the men wore eyeliners. Eyeliners, plural. This scene is so cool. So that's the first Final Fantasy 1 reference.
Yeah, that's the kingdom you start off in.
Mm-hmm.
I never finished Final Fantasy 1 either.
I did, and it was hard.
It's very fetch questy.
Yeah, and you're not really told where you're going.
Yeah.
But the
Find
ending,
the shit, do the stuff.
if you ever make it to the end, the ending was a mind trip at the time. I think it was the first game that just I think it was the first game that actually used like a time travel plot. This writing is actually really good. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics, this play does. Where everyone talked in yieldy English. And as you and I know, Final Fantasy Tactics is literally based on Game of Thrones, or A Song of Ice and Fire, rather. We shall back thee, kinsman!
Well, if it wasn't directly based on it, it sure did feel that way.
Well, some of the characters are literally just Game of Thrones characters. Like Agrias is Brienne of Tar.
Yeah.
And Death Garyon reminds me of a few characters. Fun thing about this battle is your actual skills, which all of these characters in the party right now are classified as like the thief class, so they all have like steel, and all of that is replaced with a special effects command that doesn't do anything except look pretty. You don't even like do anything to them, it just makes flashy effects. And to think that the developers took time and budget to make spells that never show back up, that aren't even acknowledged in the game, that do 0 damage, just because it makes sense in the story, is something. But this game had a side quest that wasn't discovered until like 10 years after it came out.
No, it was a lot closer than 10 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
But, it's these guys, these bull, they're bulls, right? You've informed me that I know nothing about the Animal Kingdom.
I don't know what the
Tell
hell
me what they are. They're the Nero brothers. They're all like Zeniro, Bonero, or whatever. And there's a ton of them, and there's like a side quest where one is missing. You have to go find him. Or some such, I have no idea. This game has extremely obscure side... Senna, no! This game has extremely obscure side quests and such. That, Senna is the worst party member in the game by far. Well, all of the party members that aren't permanent party members, like Zidane, and I pressed a button and auto happened, and everybody started attacking. That's interesting. I like that RPGs are developing an auto battle mechanic. Persona had something like that, where when you were in battle, if you were just like, yeah, I'm just only going to attack this whole battle, you could press a button, and it would set everyone to just attack regularly, and it fast-forwarded the battle. It makes grinding fun. Or,
easier.
Not lame.
Less annoying.
Less annoying. Ah, we beat the dreaded King Leo. If only our friend Senna didn't fall and becometh wrecked. I wonder if this scene is based on anything.
And no, future audience, I don't really speak that much.
Yeah, you're killing me here. I have to make all the conversation.
Yeah,
Oh, the music. I don't remember the Viva Flamenco? Something like that.
I don't...
This is the best song on the soundtrack by far.
Oh, right, this song. I remember this song.
Yeah. I was obsessed with this scene in the game growing up, and I would just play it over and over because of the cool, yeah, because of the cool music. Blank is my favorite character in this game.
99 out of 100 nobles were impressed.
We'll find out if I even get that many. Expect no quarter from me! That's definitely not how a 16-year-old talks, but you can follow Blank's lead into the correct commands. Yeah, I get you. Just how to make conversation while I try not to botch this in front of a million people.
I have a feeling that if I try that, you might screw up.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen, which is why you should do it.
I'm too engrossed in watching.
So let's talk about something that's not the game that we're actively playing. How do you feel about the new Doom, Masada?
I haven't really seen much about it, actually, other than watching... I don't know if it means anything if I say another YouTuber slash streamer.
I don't think they... I think they'd be happy for the one person that we get to know about them.
I've only ever seen Joel from Fine Sauce play it.
And now everybody's going to leave our channel and go watch Vine Sauce instead.
Well, everybody already watches.
Oh!
Okay!
Oh, I've never gotten that. Yes. Queen Brane was impressed. No, I do not want to do that again. I did it perfectly. Oh my god! Normally you get like 100 gil from that.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm rolling in the dough, man. Look at this. Is such a good beginning to this game. This is going to be a great playthrough.
On your fucking first try. Jesus.
This helmet stinks. I want you to read Blank's lines.
What are you talking about? My helmet totally reeks. My armor's way too big. And my back's real itchy. The boots are wet. My gloves are all
Look at this
slapped.
little bitch.
Oh.
Oh, ew.
Cookie crumbs in my
Okay, I get the picture. I love that scene just because Zidane makes one complaint and then Blank's like, no, shut up, my life is way worse. Also, his armor's filled with cockroaches. Oglops. Have you seen an oglop up close? It looks like a little round cockroach and like its shell is a skull. So we're gonna go date rape the put the princess to sleep and kidnap her.
Yeah.
Is there a save point in this room? We're getting close to the half-hour mark.
Have no idea.
Well, I'll just do it as soon as I get the opportunity. Royal seat should be right above these stairs. You can try to go anywhere but the place where you're supposed to go, and Blank will be like, well, what are you doing? Let's get a move on. And here's the big cliche where the hero runs into the future love interest.
And the obvious white mage that's going to join your party.
No, you think? Could it have been the signature Could it have been, like, the club jacket she wears? Oh, look at her dumb face.
Does anything different happen if you just let it pass?
No. Literally nothing.
Oh.
He says some really cheesy lines, but no, it doesn't change anything. I've dreamt of meeting you here since I was born. I like that she talks so, like, posh. Like, he says this dumb shit, and she's like, "Dare you to mock me?" And it's just like, no, I'm sorry. I love that he walks around, looks at her butt, and then comes back. And he gets away with it. He's the creepiest. I want to know who on the dev team was like, yeah, let's make Zidane, like, a super womanizer. That's what we want for our protagonist.
Seems to happen a lot in Japanese games.
Ooh boy. Sword Art Online. It's not a game, but there's a Sword Art Online game now.
Many Metal Gear games.
There's a Sword Art Online game now.
Is there? Is it an MMORPG or is it single player?
It's on console, that's all I know. I saw it at Walmart.
Now I want to play the Dot Hack games again.
How many of those are there? 4?
There's more than 4, but there's...
Well, it's
the
4 to a
is
series.
4 games.
Don't you get to carry over your save with all of your levels and such?
Do.
These guys are interesting characters because they keep saying the same thing, but one says it normally and the other says it in Yoda speak. And, I guess they're not that interesting, but it's fun reading their dialogue to me.
If you have to dress like that to be interesting, you're probably not all that interesting woman.
Well, they're literally the jesters. I mean, that's what they would wear. There's also a fun thing about them you'll learn later. So about Doom, literally what they did was they took all the things from Brutal Doom and added them, and then they took the weapon mod system from Doom the Roguelike, and that's a thing. And they put those in the game, and now everyone's like, oh no, it's Brutal Doom, we hate it. But
they hate it?
A lot of people didn't like Brutal Doom because they thought it was too edgy, which is a dumb complaint because I'm like, do you realize what game you're playing?
Yeah. That's literally what the Doom comic implied.
But I know that you would like it because Brutal Doom, and I know that you don't have a problem with the weapon mod system. I know you really wouldn't.
Did I just fucking see tit jiggle physics?
I'm sorry? Please no. No, surely not.
She did this, and...
Ew! I want to know how Beatrix lost her eye. I also want to know, like, why you would think a metal eye patch is a good idea. She forgets Captain
Steiner.
Captain Stein. He's 33. I always pegged him for being older than
Everybody's fucking right-handed.
That is weird. I don't know what to say about that. Somebody better be left-handed. In Final Fantasy II, different people were left-handed, and it actually changed how much damage they did with their weapons, depending on where you equip them.
I have the strangest feeling that Freya's going to be either left-handed or ambidextrous.
I hope she's left-handed. The biggest fuck-off knights in the country.
The biggest fuck-off.
Just like, everybody assemble, and then you just get the 2 guys.
Glutzen
in
Kohel.
I think you get an elixir if you find everyone.
You cannot find everyone?
Yeah. You can. Also, finding them gives you hints, like, when you find them and then you talk to a specific one, he's like, oh, you found so-and-so who's good at, Bob knows every woman in town, and then, like, in the 3rd disc of the game, they're gonna be like, who do we send on an intelligence mission?
Oh, that's cool.
And you have to remember something you were told.
I guess I never got to that.
All the way at the beginning of the game. So, since we're probably past the half-hour mark by this point, considering I forgot to turn on my timer, and I'm at a save point, I guess this will end our inaugural video.
Well, luckily YouTube allows for videos that are about an hour long.
Indeed. So, may the 4th be with you, audience. And, bye.
Yeah.